damn. See, it be them right in your face moments, but really have you thinking like, wow, for real. Because that's the damn truth. Why is it like that, man? I mean, we know why it's like that, but like, come on, y'all, why is it like that? See, it's time to wake up, y'all. And this is the rapture, y'all. It's not gonna be no big Jesus on the cloud coming down. This is the rapture right now. This is what he mean by he collecting our people. So
And you like you said, ain't gonna be no people coming down. It's gonna be what the Most High has placed within us, changing the people around us. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they so wrapped up in this religion, Jesus,
yes,
they can't see themselves making change because they have taught to worship something outside of themselves that's going to bring them to change
yes,
when the change is actually within us. But
yep.
a lot of people are scared to take that responsibility that the Most High has placed within them because they want to give that responsibility off to somebody else. And I'm not saying that you're going to be able to take on all the responsibility, but if you connect with other responsible people, more responsible people, it'll be easier to lift the load.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Then
But
you
people
trying to
run
carry
from the
the
truth like it's a
responsibility.
nigga with a gun, bro.
They'll run to a nigga with a gun before they run to the truth.
Truth. They run away from like it's a murder.
They're running in front of a gun to
You
get
think
shot before they run to the truth.
No. For real. Just think of like how they worship in the street. Everybody, man, snitching. They'd rather get shot, die of honor, than to be a soldier for the Most High. But you die for your block and your hood and your street. That's demonic, for real, for real. Y'all listen, man. It was in the 60s, in the 50s, there wasn't no hood. That was a project design, and black people adopted it again. We adopted nigga. So why and then stop saying it's white people gonna get their karma. First of all, they was pleasure to do what they do. We just in it too long. So now it's a little unbalanced. But let's take accountability. Let's stop being a victimhood. That's why this ain't the time for that. He brought his soldier. This is a new world order. We ain't got time for keep asking questions, motherfucker. We already know what's going on. Y'all fall back. I don't even know. I ain't recording. Y'all see the police did it. We know what y'all want to do. I don't do protests. I ain't marching unless we fight. Because I ain't wasting my time. What the fuck are we? See, hey, listen, man. Maybe if I'm right or wrong, I'm gonna ask you something, bro. Cause I gotta shout out to my Scorpio little babe, my where's she from? What's that Michael Jackson name made a song, the what you call it girl. It's a country in Africa. Yeah. She gonna kill me. He made a song though, but it's a country in Africa. Some girl. That's because she's African. She just
something girl.
Okay, we get back.
Burkina Faso, Niger.
He's some girl, but she know okay, but like, and it's so crazy how we connect. She's a Scorpio, but she's intellectual. She's deep. But one day we kind of our Scorpios got in the way, and I kind of with passion on her. I was like, man, I ain't give grace. And sometimes I'm hard on us, and I was like, man, we ain't fight, or maybe it just wasn't televised. So because I ain't never heard of no. You heard of the French and Indian War? You ain't hear no black like did we ever fight?
But what's crazy is that's gonna bring me back to my point.
I'm asking you that because you probably know because you probably like did we ever fight?
What
like,
you mean?
Okay, as you know how black women fed up with black women fed up with black men right now, just saying like I guess we was always just taking shit like how they break.
We always have fault. That's how we able to even to this day.
So why you think
we able to get jobs and get equal pay and
we talk about real war fight. Okay, like okay.
We fought to everything we got in America, even the certain freedoms that we got. Our ancestors fought for it. Our ancestors died for it. Our ancestors sacrificed for us to be where we are today. The problem is the generation before and the generation before them, or the generation before them, somewhere along those lines, they stopped fighting and they became more assimilated. But that's because crack cocaine hit our communities. That's because the crack cocaine hit our communities, and anti-intellectualism, all these things hit our communities.
Welfare, all that.
Welfare, shit. Oh my God, black man kicked out of the home. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna get into all that right now.
So I was wrong, huh?
No.
Back to what I said, like talking to her. Was I wrong?
about the fact that we didn't fight. You said that.
because I would argue and say, man, we ain't fight. We was cowards, all that shit.
No. We have fought. We always have fought, bro.
I apologize, baby.
It's just we always have fought. It's just our fights is never taught to us. So if you don't know that your ancestors fought and won, then you won't be able to see yourself as a winner.
You're absolutely right.
The person who controls what you think controls how you see yourself. So when you think about it, the Caucasian or the European has been able to control. Yeah, he had the gun and he did certain things and killed us and things of that nature. But if he consistently trains your mind and programs your mind and educates you on your news, showing you get killed, on your news, showing you less than, on the news, if he continue to train your mind to think you subordinate or teach you in your educational system that you ain't nothing but a slave, you being programmed that way going, one, make you drop your guard down because you feel like you're a slave and you feel like you can't fight. And then for two, it's not going to help you identify with being a fighter because you are taught that you are not that. Okay. So whoever controls your mind conditions you to think that you haven't fought or you aren't a fighter. When, like I told you, our ancestors taught the Chinese the original form of martial arts. When you think about have you ever heard about the Haitian Revolution?
Yep, I'm glad you.
In 1804,
we won
our ancestors in Haiti, they defeated the French. Yep. You see what I'm saying? And even it was Nefertari Dessalines. It was Nefertari Dessalines.
Tell me how they did it though with
voodoo.
Yes,
voodoo, and also they did it with voodoo, but they also killed the mulattoes, the mixed black people who were white and black, who would side with the European to try to try to subdue the black Haitians or black Africans who were over there, and the Africans the Haitians would kill them. Anybody that sided with the oppressors, even the black people who tried to side with the oppressors, they would kill them. Anybody that was against the revolution would get killed.
We need to bring that shit back, dog.
Hardcore shit. Real talk. Real talk. Anybody that would anybody that would go against the revolution would get killed. That's how. And even when you think about the Black Panthers, bro, when you think about Marcus Garvey, the UNIA, all these different organizations, our organizations didn't get subdued because the European, we had people working against us inside of these organizations.
Yes.
To cause friction. Yes. Because you know that the FBI, they created the FBI CIA, they created a program called COINTELPRO. And even with the UNIA, J. Edgar Hoover, with the UNIA, the Marcus Garvey movement, J. Edgar Hoover, he had assigned one of the guys who was Marcus Garvey's closest guy, and he was a part of the COINTELPRO, and he was an FBI agent, and one of Marcus Garvey letters, he read one of Marcus Garvey letters, and he told the FBI that when Marcus Garvey was writing, he had suicidal ideations because he felt like what he was fighting for was hard or unachievable. He was sometimes ready to off himself. Marcus Garvey, yeah. But not ready to kill himself, but he was having suicidal ideations. You feel me? Like, because it was so much that he was up against. So J. Edgar Hoover with the FBI had put a black person to be a part of the UNI who got close to Marcus Garvey, who became like his right hand man's in a sense, and the guy who became his right hand man's was part of the reason that Marcus Garvey had got locked up, and also was part of the reason how the UNIA kind of failed, because the FBI used one of us to cause friction in the group. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Even with the Black Panther Party, they had different they had FBI would send black people would send they would send black people to do the dirty work for them to cause friction between like I was reading the Asada Shakur book, and she was saying like in the book she talked about the West Coast Black Panther Party and they had the Black Panther Party in California, and they also had a Black Panther party on the East Coast in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And the Black Panther Party in the West and the East, they would communicate amongst each other. But the FBI had sent somebody into the Black Panther Party who who framed himself as a Panther, but he was sent by the FBI to cause division. He was sent to cause division between the East Coast and the West Coast, and that's how the Black Panther Party feel because they believe like he would tell things to the West Coast that came from the East Coast, and he would lie on the East Coast Party about the West Coast. That's basically, for instance, it's like somebody coming up to me and telling me like Supreme said you were ethnic in. Supreme said you were this and then that and the third, and I believe him. And then I approach you about it. I'm like, "What you talking about?" And then I believe him. Like, bro, like, damn, bro, I thought we was brothers. Then we get into it, and then we fall out because of somebody the FBI had brought in to cause division amongst.
You know what this sound like?
That's what happened with all of our organizations.
That sound like that Biggie and Pac.
Biggie and Pac, same situation.
It sound like they had something to do with it because even the Shakur, like, come on, make it make sense. His mother was a Black Panther.
Yeah,
you just hit it on the nose. L.A., New York,
East Coast, West Coast beef. Yeah, yup. And Afeni Shakur, that's Tupac's mother. Asada Shakur. Was, she had the last name Shakur, but Asada wasn't Tupac's mother.
Okay.
She was a part of the Black Panther Party, but she was
wow. Okay.
She had the last name Shakur, but
this whole time I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was his mom.
No. Afeni Shakur was his mother, but Afeni was a part of the Black Panther Party too. Asada Shakur, but yeah, you was talking about like your brain and things of that nature, and I was telling him, and this is like, oh y'all, we all have mental things we go through. We all have, when we speaking, we all might stutter, might say the wrong thing, might do the wrong thing, whatever the case may be. But as a people, we done been through a lot of things that cause us to think these ways or have these fears or whatever the case may be. But we can't allow that to get in the way of doing certain things anyway, or making change anyway, or being the change we seek anyway, because those things we go through are a reflection of our strength. When you think about everything our ancestors went through, you didn't think they didn't go through mental issues. You think they didn't go through physical issues. You think they didn't get injured. Some of our ancestors got shot. Some of our ancestors got hung, whatever, and they still fought. They still stood up. They still became intellectuals. They still became philosophers. The power of their philosophies came from aspects of their pain. You can't, it's like a diamond. You don't have a diamond until it gets put under pressure. Right. That's what has happened to us. We have been through so much, and that's what turns us into gems, into diamonds. You feel me?
Absolutely. How do you feel about back in 2016 when Kanye said slavery was a choice?
Slavery was a choice. That's a good question, man. And the way I look at it, I wouldn't say slavery was a choice, because our ancestors couldn't know about what was to come until they went through what came. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. How could you know who the white man or the European truly is, or who because the Arab was the first enslaver of Africans before the Europeans enslaved Africans or black ancestors. How would you know about slavery unless you went through it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think our ancestors, when we met the Arabians, Europeans, whatever, we
Mm-hmm.
didn't think that they would be so brutal and diabolical to us. So we thought they was brothers. We thought they was humans like us until
Yeah.
we allowed them so in, and they was building these guns and these weapons. They brought these weapons, and that's when they ended up killing us, doing these demonic things and these crazy things. And that's when we became prisoners of war. You feel me? Because we
Mm-hmm.
weren't slaves. We became prisoners of war. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
so um so I'm saying that to say is we wouldn't be able to know the white man or the European or the Arabian until we experience the ugly side of them. You feel what I'm saying? Because if our ancestors knew about these people, what we went through wouldn't have never happened. Like, we had to go through these things so we can learn about these things. So when we rise up and come out of everything we go through or have went through, we
Yeah.
won't go back through it again. You feel me?
You're right. And I was with. I'm gonna be honest. I was with, even when back then when you said it, it resonated. I'm gonna give a couple reasons. Even while we was in slavery, because that was divine order. We was
Yeah,
disobedient. We was disobedient.
disobedient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even okay.
So how you looking at it? Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you
Okay.
get it.
I'm gonna give my perspective first on why I feel like it was a choice at a point in time, because you have people like Harriet Tubman. She made it the choice.
Mm.
She's going back and forth freeing. So at that moment, you got an option to leave or
Ooh,
go. It's just your fear keeping you there,
there. Ooh.
and your fear gonna make you snitch on her. That's why you
Yeah.
got them in-house Uncle Tom as motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, bro, she trying to get us away. They brainwash, bro. So it's a choice, because like now, the past, present, and future is all one. Look at now, it's the same. It's psychological. We can't
It's
rise as
psychological,
we
bro.
still in slavery.
The main thing is psychological, bro.
It was then. It was then. It was then. Now you
And
got
you
the big
wanna
old giants,
and you
black
wanna
niggas.
and you wanna know the biggest psychological tool right now?
Hmm.
What's the biggest psychological tool right now?
Tool, social media.
Bars. And that's what I was thinking. And he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
it.
That the tools is social media, exactly, because they, if not, and now that it's algorithm based. Oh man, it's over. It's the devil really operating for real, and it could be a good thing. Long about your frequency and consciousness. It's don't play on just the, because we still control it.
It's crazy because he said we still control this mother. And what's crazy, I talk about that in the book. Bro,
That's
he be saying shit. He be saying stuff that I wrote in my book and also the book that I'm currently reading. So what he pointed out was in my book, I talk about how we can use social media technology as a tool to push our brands, our businesses, our
mm-hmm.
community organizations,
Yep.
so we can push the change we advocating for in this life and in this time. Because social media, we can use that as a tool
Mm-hmm.
to push what we want, to push what we create, to push what um it's a tool.
It's
You know,
very
I
it's a
talk
tool.
about that in the book, bro. I really talk about that in the
It's
book. How we can use
the
social
Bible
media.
for
It's the
real.
Bible. I
For
really
real, bro.
I talk about how we can use social media technology as tools
Wow.
instead of being manipulated and used by the
Mm-hmm.
algorithm. You can push what you create or what your passion is on the social media, and you can have people consume and patronize the
Yes.
aspects of you or the blueprint or the you or the component of you.
They don't got the spirit. People don't have the spirit, first of all, because uh, but the one thing, the Most High is he's a stern father, he's a loving father, but you gotta earn your spot, and people don't want to keep fighting against the algorithm. They are slaves to numbers, which is and I've came to conclusion. It's not factual. This is just my theory on it, because I keep going. It's like, okay, I did a little test. I put some on YouTube. And I know how the algorithm works. And I watched it on the phone at least 10 times, but not one view came up. So then, okay, we know it's algorithm based, and we know that they want to make you buy more. So who's to say? Sometimes you go out and say, "Oh, I've seen your things." It might not show up on that number, but that reach is really out there. The number might say 200, but 2,000 people might have seen it.
Mm.
It's all a trick. So, and I cracked the code. Now, it's not factual, so I don't know if it is or not. That's just my theory on it because, like, from personal experience of the real world, saying that they seen it versus the numbers. Now, of course, I can't run into all 200, 500. I'm appreciative of any number. And when I've seen them growing up, I'm appreciative. I get my gratitude on any number. It started from 2 to 200 to it ranges. We're growing. But you got to put the work in and build a solid foundation with the Most High. Because once you break through, it's forever. Now, the demonic, the forces, they're going to bless you up in the beginning. Oh, you do whack ass content just to make a motherfucker laugh. And I appreciate that too, but people just go overboard and sell their soul. Oh, you gonna go viral. You gonna get money, but you gonna lose your soul too. You niggas out here doing anything. I mean, yeah, listen, man, y'all boys going crazy, man, just for $1. Selling your soul, your manhood, everything, like the streamers. Some of them streamers doing gay shit, like. Sometimes I'll be questioning, and I fuck with AB, he's a funny guy, but some of that notion, I know it's streaming, like, bro, like,
we not gonna go into this. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, you know why? Because, like, bro, me personally, my soul, some of that stuff be funny, but my soul ain't gonna allow me to do it because it gotta resonate with me. That ain't what I'm here. It's gotta
and it'll make you look like a clown. It'll make you lose everything you stand for.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yes.
You feel me?
Man, we even chopped it up, brother. This is a great episode.
You hear me?
Great episode.
No, we got some
some
in the
stuff,
fall.
like
More
real.
coming.
With the co-host, man, Supreme King Brit, you feel me? Big Britain, you feel me? Shout out to the Britons, man.
Appreciate it, though, man. For sure.
This was the episode of Original Guys Worldwide TV podcast with the co-host Supreme King Brit. You feel me? Triple fours. You feel me? Yeah, man.
Triple nines, man.
Trapping triple nines. You feel me? Just the guys. We out here. Many more to come. We gonna be going on tour together. We got a lot of things in store. Original Guys Worldwide TV podcast. Influential reasons. You feel me? Tap in with my brother and let them know where they can find you. Let them know your YouTube. Let them know your Facebook. Let them know your Instagram. Let them know your brand. All that type of stuff. Let them know who you are. Let them know. How to find you, brother.
Actually, you can find at my artistry brand. You can find me as Supreme King Brand. That's also my TikTok. That's my YouTube, and that's my IG. Facebook is the Britain.
TH is the number. Okay. So.
Okay. Oh, you hear me?
Yeah.
THEE Britain. BRITTEN on Facebook.
Tell them again. Spell it again so you can catch it again.
On Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
My Facebook is The Britain. THEE Britain. BRITTEN. It's my Facebook. Every other social media platform: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. It's Supreme King Britain. All one. Tap in with me. I also have some new release albums that I've dropped on my YouTube. Also tap in with Influential Reasons. That's my podcast platform as well.
Are you still Influential Reasons?
INFLOWENTIAL Reasons. Tap in. That's also TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It's all the same. So, and it should all link you. Definitely tap in with us. We have more healing, more wisdom to come. We have more, bro. We are connected. The collaborations is of the Most High, the Kingdom. We gonna listen, man. This is like we the new world order. So we're gonna
give me your personal Instagram page as well. Your personal.
Oh, that is actually Supreme King Britain is actually my personal. I'm glad you said
that. It's spelled Supreme King Britain on Instagram for me too. So.
Oh yeah, hey man, he's sharp with it, bro. He keeping me on. My sales the busted. Supreme SUPREMEKINGBRI10. Britain. Yes.
So spell it for them again so they can catch it. Because we want people to follow you, bro.
No, I appreciate that.
Spell it again for them.
SUP. Well, this was a spelling bee. I gotta slow it down. SUPREME. I spell Supreme right. KINGBRI10. That's the way you spell it on TikTok, YouTube, IG. The Brit, I already told you how to do it on Facebook. Influential Reasons. Also tap in with Great Britain Films and Great Britain Records. That's the labels and the production company of behind the scenes on the Influential Reasons and things of that nature on IG. I don't have no YouTube for that. You just gotta tap into the artistry and the influentials. But on IG, Facebook, Great Britain, GREATBRITTEN Films and Records. That's the label and that's the film production. And also, I do fashion as well. It's a Great Britain Couture. I'll be colliding with Supreme King Britain, the artist. So stay tuned for more jackets on that. And also, stay tuned for that Great Britain Couture / Supreme King Britain / the Original Gods. Listen, man. Hey, man. Touring gonna be wild. It's gonna be one-on-one shit too. So hey, we got some social media collabs coming. No, for real, cause bro, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Tap in with us, y'all. We really the new world order. We the new adventures of the Most High, man. For real, for real.
You cooking, boy. And this is the episode of Original Guys Worldwide TV podcast and our Influential Regions podcast. We collab, and so tap in with. If you want to tap in with the God of my brother, you know he told you to follow him. Tap in with me and tap in with him. And yeah, man. And what I think I appreciate with you on this episode and just going through your Instagram handles, YouTube handles, Facebook handles. You was patient with yourself on this. You feel me? That's very important. We gotta be patient with ourselves on this journey as well. You feel me? Because we ain't gonna never do things perfect, but as long as we continue to show up, and continue to do what we called to do, the answers come from the fact that we show up. We can't know what to do next unless we show up. The answers come from showing up.
You gotta work. Prayer is nothing without action. So basically, people pray. Where the action at? So he just hit it on the nose. You gotta show up. You gotta do it. That's how you gonna get to the next step.
You learn most by showing up.
Absolutely.
And this is.
And you take it from him, man. This man been all over the world. He had books out. Listen, man, he got physical copies of the blueprint out. This is action right here. You don't get this without action.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And not only he got his own blueprint, man, this man got his own publishing company.
Like E3 United Publications LLC. Tap in with me, man, on Instagram. Y'all know my Instagram, y'all.
And appreciate you, man, on the platform too. This is dope as hell.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Shoot, you the co-host, man. You know my brother.
Hey, that's honorable, man. Listen,
Yeah.
come on, man, that's honorable, man. Hey, listen, we cooking. Hey, man, we cooking, man. Hey, stay tuned, y'all. This never been seen. The city ain't never seen this. The world ain't never seen this.
Nope.
We coming.
We coming, man. We coming. Original Gods, Influential Regions. We out. Peace.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
Go.
Yeah.